We're still watching the skies pretty closely here, but as of right now, we don't have any watches or warnings. There's still a potential for a tornado watch to be issued in the next few hours if we can get storms to develop off of the dry line. We see little puffy cumulus clouds. These are storms that are trying to go up, but they're struggling right now. However, if you look way out into the panhandle, there's a bit of energy running out of the panhandle. So we'll see if an isolated storm can come up to the dry line, and at least if an isolated storm can try to develop off of the dry line. But so far, so good. As you can see, our crews are out, not really finding any type of storms that are even close to developing at this current moment. If we don't get any storms that develop in the next 1 to 2 hours out west, then our attention will turn to a cold front coming in much later tonight. And that's going to really begin to develop some storms up near Ponca City, Enid, Stillwater. They're going to drop down to south. Enhanced risk for severe weather. These storms will come in with a tornado risk. Right now, our tornado index is sitting at a 4 on a 1 to 10 scale. So it is certainly there. It's elevated from basically Ponca City to Oklahoma City. And as you go up towards Tulsa, once you go south of that, the threat drops. Storms coming in will have the risk for some really large hail. And then if they persist for a couple hours, the hail cores will begin to come down. Still going to have to watch out for up to golf balls here in Oklahoma City and some pretty strong winds. So here's what we're watching as of right now with the timeline. If a storm can develop out to the west, it would do it right around 6, 7, 8 o'clock, but they wouldn't last. The storms wouldn't last that long. They would begin to weaken after about 1 or 2 hours, somewhere south of Norman and Pauls Valley. Then here comes the front. This is going to have a much stronger and a more likely chance of developing storms for us here as it comes in. This is 11 o'clock, so it's Perry to Enid down to Stillwater by midnight. And then by 1 a.m., it's Kingfisher to Guthrie, and then making a run towards the metro. Overall, the intensity of the storms will begin to diminish, but we'll start to watch for something brief that would spin up right along the leading edge of it. By 3 a.m., storms weakening near Seminole, still ongoing there, eastern Oklahoma, and even down by Holdenville and towards Ada right around daybreak. Look how hot it is, by the way, outside. 90s out in western Oklahoma. That air is really dry and it heats up pretty quickly here. We're in the 80s here in central Oklahoma, and we're going to feel those 80s again for tomorrow. 80 to 82 for central and western parts of the state. The threat for severe weather tomorrow, it is coming down. I don't expect that there's going to be a ton of storms out there for tomorrow afternoon for central and eastern Oklahoma. If a storm can develop, it would have a low tornado chance here. Tornado index south and east of I-44 right now sitting at a 2. That's a low chance for tomorrow afternoon. The greater risk that I see doesn't really begin to move in until Saturday and Sunday. Already an enhanced risk for severe weather from Ponca City, Oklahoma City down to Seminole and McAllister, and then a slight risk and then a marginal risk out in western Oklahoma. Saturday afternoon will certainly come in with a tornado risk. As of right now, it sits at a 4 for a lot of us. That is an elevated chance. So we'll see thunderstorms out there around 3 and 4 o'clock. They're going to move towards Enid, El Reno, Kingfisher by 5, and then towards the metro, Norman, Lawton by 7. These storms will absolutely have the potential to rotate as they come in here with a tornado risk and also some extremely large hail by 8 and 9 o'clock. Norman to Pauls Valley, dropping down to the south, and we still see a few storms lingering there even by midnight Saturday night. For Sunday, another risk for severe weather, although the threat for Sunday will be dependent on how long it takes the storms Saturday night to weaken. So definitely watching it closely. So for tomorrow, our tornado risk and storm chance is very low. For Saturday, storms will have a greater tornado risk. And for Sunday, still a ton of data to look at because the tornado risk on Sunday will be dependent on how long it takes storms Saturday night to weaken. So we'll be watching it. So the next 3 days are risk days, only a 20% chance of storms there tomorrow. And then they build for the weekend. And then we get ready to say goodbye to April. Hello to May. Thunderstorm chances continue, and we'll drop those temperatures down just a little bit. And you're up to date with the latest First Alert forecast.